Soul Garden.
Hello, Your Royal Majesty, and welcome back to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition, now Update Edition. My name is Christopher Witecki. I'm your host to the universe. And thank you for your patience. I've been offline the last couple of weeks redesigning the scopes so that they're easier for me to put out. I can put them out faster, on time. I am live from my desktop. It's from my desktop to you. This is my webcam. I got some tricks up my sleeve, of course, with graphics, but it's all part of SG Neptune, where we're going next in the garden, which is content for the viewers, by the viewers, and I'm going to bring it down to webcam myself to participate right now. And if you don't know, Act 3 videos are now available for immediate download. That's Leo or Leo Risings. Check it out. I outdid myself, not kidding here. I get super deep, 13 to 17 minutes, depending on which of the signs. I can't remember which one was longer. Yours probably was, you know that. But this is going to help you through the most important transition of the decade. It has to do with the battle of you in your mind. So download it now at soulmart.me. For the Leos, it is your birthday. Happy birthday, Your Majesty. I am so sorry I was away during your birthday period. I am a Leo rising myself, so I had my own upgrading to do. Nonetheless, it is a very important time, not just because it's your birthday, but because we are reconnecting to love. That's what it's all about. As you well know, it's all about what you love in Leo. Leo is the state of love. It's the pure love form. It is the source energy. It is our heart chakra. That's why Leo rules the heart, because Leos rule love on earth. And you're here to love cast, to cast love out into the universe. In fact, it is so much a part of you. It is your ego. That's what it is. So when you are connecting to greater love in yourself, you are actually connecting to ego. And Leos need to have or be egotistical about how much they love themselves. Egotistical means that you're ready to defend. Not that you're going around proving, but you're ready to defend what you love about yourself. So in this transit, you've been facing the things you don't love. You've been facing ego issues, maybe getting an upgrade in your style. You know, with my Leo rising, this new horoscope and visual is like my new rising. But nonetheless, you're focusing on loving yourself, and you're focusing on creating an ego that centers around just that. So on Monday, there's cloudiness and there's a chance of anxiety. And although it is Love Fest Day on Monday, I don't think we're going to be feeling Love Fest Day just due to the fact of what's going on. First of all, the moon is in the subconscious for you. So this means that emotions are triggering subconscious weed behavior, etc. You are emotionally catching up to all the weeds in your soul garden. And as a matter of fact, with Love Fest Day, the moon conjuncting Venus means you will somehow on Monday have to find greater faith in yourself. You'll have to open up to finding greater faith. Now, of course, Venus and Love Fest is when the moon crosses over Venus. The moon is our emotions. Venus is the giving and receiving part of it. So when the moon crosses Venus, we open up. Usually we feel love. Usually we feel good. In your case, Your Majesty, you're going to be focusing on opening up to greater faith, which may mean you are on your knees praying about something. Now, what, pray tell, could that be? Could be your mind. That's what we call Saturn. And that's really what's hitting hard, I think, on Monday, is Mars now directly hits Saturn. Saturn in Libra. Now, this is basically what I talk about so much in the Act 3 videos, is that we are wrapping up the Saturn-Libra transit. And for the Leos, this means you are facing your mental issues, attitude problems, mind games, mental dis-ease, any type of intellectual state of awareness issue where your mind is against you instead of for you, where your thoughts are not your cheerleader, but instead the mean voice. That will either, by changing your attitude, you are either going to take yourself up and lift yourself into the leadership role in this fall, or you're going to continue knocking yourself down, which means you will learn by watching others as of this fall. This is one of those times where it separates the queens from the princesses and the kings from the princes. So this is what Act 3 is so much about. And on Monday, I think this is adding to it. So you're feeling this pressure, you know, maybe this mental anxiety to start thinking weird, to start breaking down, to start worrying about stupid stuff. And the answer is no. You need to respond differently. You need to emotionally respond differently. That is how you get through it. That's what I talk about so much in Act 3. And on Monday, it is vitally important. All right, I've hit it enough. Tuesday, yikes. Showers, chance of breakdown and release. That's because Uranus rules the day, which means your ego may have a problem with something. Someone may react differently. You may not get the emotional response you want. You may hear something you don't want to hear. And so there might be a breakdown where you're feeling slip. This is where you let your ego and pride get the best of you, perhaps, and emotions and ego go hand in hand. So there is a breakdown there. Now, part of it is simply the emotional part of it because the moon is still in the subconscious. So you're still in a spiritual transit subconsciously, and your emotions are basically siding more with subconscious issues than they are conscious. So if you have weeds in the soul garden that you haven't faced or fears or whatnot, your emotional field is getting charged with negative crap. The other option or the other issue on this day is this opposition between Pluto in Capricorn and Venus in your subconscious. So on the one hand, Venus says, just like it did on Love Fest Day, you got to open up to greater faith in yourself. That is a constant. But it's faith versus reality with Pluto and Capricorn. And Pluto and Capricorn is saying, you've got to make lifestyle changes. So in some cases, feeling good is a lifestyle change. In some cases, it's opening up and having faith when there's no evidence and knowing in yourself it's going to be okay. Either way, Tuesday, with Uranus ruling the day and everything else, doesn't look too much fun for the royalty of the zodiac. Wednesday, things get better. Cloudy but cool on Wednesday. That's because the moon moves into Leo. So that means your emotions start to light up, and no matter what you went through, you're kind of feeling your birthday period again. At the same time, the cloudiness means that we are breaking through. We are understanding. That's because Mercury rules the day, which will give us the opportunity to really understand. Oops, I go there too soon. To really understand what exactly we were learning anyway, right? Mercury is all about breaking through. So it is all about your ego. It's all about how you connect to your higher self of love. It is all about how you project love into the world, and that love you project in the world is based on the love you have for yourself. So the cool thing is, here we go with the graphic now, as the moon moves into Leo, it will first cross over Mercury. Now notice how Mercury is in the beginning part of your birthday transit, and the sun is in your birthday area where you are today. So you have kind of this stretch between your mind to where you are in reality, and as the moon crosses your mind, you can let go of the petty crap. So whatever pettiness that you have with pride issues or hang-ups or whatever, as the moon crosses, you can emotionally release the petty. I think it's the emotional release of the petty that brings you to understand or break through with the sun, where your ego should or should not have been all along, and that ego should or should have been may have been contributing to the faith issues you started with earlier in the week. So I hope that all makes sense. One thing is for sure, it's breakthrough day on Wednesday. On Thursday, it is sunny and super cool. I think Thursday will be the best day of the week. It's kind of like your birthday all over again. You're going to be feeling really good on Thursday for that reason. The moon is in your sign, which means emotions and ego are working side by side. The other cool groovy thing is we're starting to have a party going on now with the moon approaching the sun. Venus rules the day, so the whole day of Thursday is about restoring beauty, balance, feeling love, getting back on the love shine for you, which is what you do, is love shine everywhere. And if you have any trouble getting back into the love vibration, you need to respond differently to whatever challenges your ego has. That's the magic sauce. Respond differently. It's in the new response that you will find a breakthrough and the ability to restore balance. So if your whole birthday period has come down to fighting with one person or a relationship issue or fighting with yourself, this is the day where you make peace, is on Thursday. Then we get to Friday. Friday's actually not a bad day. It's actually sunny and fabulous for you, and it is Lightcast Day, the most powerful day of the month to project and manifest our intentions. It is on this day that we really set into motion the sticky goo that creates the law of attraction. So you'll be sunny and fabulous today. The moon will be crossing over the sun, and Neptune rules the day, which means that we're all going to be rather psychic. Now, if you don't know, it is a new moon. That's what Lightcast Day is, where the moon crosses the sun. The moon is how you feel. The sun is what you love. And in this case, you love yourself. So you are feeling the love for yourself, I do believe, on Love Fest Day. In fact, this is really Lightcast Day is more of the Love Fest Day in your case, which is your whole lifetime as a Leo, right? I do have a little surprise. For those watched over by GA, I'll be sending out a text and a link to a secret video to help you lightcast on your birthday. It will have a password, so just put in the password and watch the video and keep it between us. It's a little gift. I'm going to start sending out special videos for people in GA. It's just my little gift and gratitude for that. So lightcast day, fill your heart with love and walk the earth on this day. Be the new Leo, be the upgraded Leo, be the courageous Leo. That's what you want to be on this particular day. Then on Saturday, it is time to commit. You are sunny and you are value driven. The moon or emotions shifts to soul capital. So your feelings go from maybe birthday, I'm fabulous, to I want to go spend money on myself, or I want to go value what my values are. If you're having any kind of money issue, well, Saturday could be a little bit of a bummer in that respect. One of the key things that, excuse me, I'm learning how to drive this thing. One of the key things that happens beginning on Saturday is this trine. So Saturday, Saturn, that's where it comes from, is about committing. You're going to commit to the new Leo. You're going to commit to the new self-love. That's really what it's all about. This trine means that once you commit, you will see your beliefs open up. Okay, you will see a horizon open up. The more you commit to the new you, the more you see opportunity for yourself in the world, the more you see need for yourself in the world. In fact, this Uranus is trining to Mercury. To be more specific, the more you let go of the old you, Mercury, the faster you open up to any new potential. So it just can't happen fast enough, and I think you're really starting to feel it on Saturday with this trine. The other thing on Saturday is Jupiter. I do believe Jupiter's reached a point where by walking forward with your ego work, like I've said, by dedicating to self-love, you will have a breakthrough between this weekend and next Wednesday where you start to see a whole new place in the world for you, a whole new sense of belonging. And I believe that that comes from the spiritual work of your birthday stuff right now. Then finally on Sunday, it's an action-filled day, sunny and magical. It's time to put into action your spell, put into action your birthday wish. It's time to tell God, universe, what you want for your birthday. It's time to act on this new Leo. So go ahead and get the hair changed. Go ahead and go to the beauty salon. Go ahead and get the new wardrobe. Any detail and every detail that's about loving yourself more, put it into action. Show you and the universe how serious you are, that you're going to put it into action, and that is what it's about on Sunday. So it should be a fun Sunday, I think, for everyone. Now, the action really all comes down to the combination of acting on your new ego, and then the moon in Virgo is feeling what you're worth as you act on your new ego. So we'll be texting that out in GA and reminding you that's what you need to do. But you know, honestly, this Sunday might be the most fertile birthday day for you of this season, of this birthday season. So definitely be on it. Okay, Your Royal Majesty, thank you so much for logging in. Thank you for your patience as I redesign the horoscopes. I'll see you back in 7 days. Until then, live, love, be.